That's why I'm trying to make a better way. Whole new crib in a better place. Get my people out the hood, we'll see better days. Tell a fan sorry, y'all let them wait. Shit up there like a Saturday. Listen to me how I beat the speed up like a battle.
Yo, what up, guys? This is your boy Kofi with KO Sports Talk, back at with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Chicago Bears training camp beginning today, man, and everything that's going on, you know, with the Chase Claypool report. People still down the Bears. Well, Colin Cowherd talking more crap about the Bears. And also whether Ryan Poles is going to sign more edge rushers before actual training camp. But I got my host today, Chuck. We're going to be talking about what's going to go on. So if people don't know who you are, just introduce yourself to the crowd, Chuck.
What's going on out there, KO Sports Talk land? This is Chuck Miller, a.k.a. Full Damage One. I'm the biggest Bears fan that you're going to know. And welcome to KO Sports Talk. We're about to get it in, y'all. We're about to get it in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So training camp doesn't begin until, I believe, is this Thursday, the 28th. And you had some rookies already reported to training camp, including Justin Fields, man. And seeing this, man, you definitely see the work ethic, you know, with Justin Fields, him working out with multiple receivers in Florida with the likes of Cole Kmet, Darnell Mooney, and also Chase Claypool. And then the fact that him coming here early speaks volumes to the fact that he definitely wants to be great. And also him also talking about how he wants to be the first quarterback to throw for over 4,000 yards this season, man. And so I would like to get your thoughts, Chuck, with him talking about him trying to be the first.
Bears.
No, that's somebody else. That's my friend's kid. You know.
Okay.
Something else.
Never mind me, bro.
I'm sorry, but like I said, Justin Fields. He was interviewed by I think Steve McFadden, and he was talking about Steve McFadden was talking about how, you know, him being, will he be the first Bears quarterback to throw for over 4,000 yards? And Justin Fields said that yes, he'll be the first one. He said it with a lot of confidence. And so, Chuck, I just kind of wanted to get your thoughts about this, and what are your expectations for the Bears quarterback and also for this team?
Well, first off, kudos to Justin Fields for having the chutzpah to jump out here and to say what he said. I don't know why everybody is, you know, trying to come so hard down on Justin Fields, you know, like he's this god-awful quarterback, the worst the league has ever seen, blah, 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 and all this other good crap they're saying. But at the same time, they don't want this man to show confidence in his ability. They don't want him to show confidence in himself. I think I applaud him for jumping out there and for saying what he said, you know, and standing on what he believes that he's capable of doing. You know, if you got a quarterback that's on your team that's supposed to be the leader of your squad, the captain of your ship, and he doesn't exude this type of confidence or this type of leadership to where he's confident enough in his own abilities to where he believes he's going to be able to break records and make plays and do great things, then you got the wrong quarterback running that ship, guiding that ship. You don't want no leader that's lacking confidence. And so I applaud it, because what it tells me is that Justin Fields knows and believes in the work that he's putting in, bro. He didn't put the work in, Cole. The man is putting his work in. As a matter of fact, his training camp started, rookie training camp starting, and he's already there with the rookies, working out. You do not do this unless you are ready to take things to the next level. This is the effort that you want to see from your star quarterbacks, from your leaders and what have you. So, yeah, I definitely applaud that. I think it's asinine and ludicrous that you got so many people out here putting their foot in their mouth trying to talk about the man. You know, everybody wants to talk about Justin Fields and what he's incapable of. Well, the only people that's ever proven that they're incapable of something is people who have never tried it and never done it. So that would mean people like you, Colin Cowherd, you know, maybe a few.
I got a lot to say about this guy. He's talking more smack about Justin Fields.
Yeah, you know, maybe a few people who was not capable of playing the quarterback positions, like say LaShawn McCoy, Shady McCoy, who got his mouth on Justin Fields every time you look up. All these people, I've never in my life, Kofi, seen so many naysayers that's got something bad to say about a guy who said and done nothing wrong. Why are y'all putting y'all mouth on this man like this? But at this point, I really don't care what they got to say. I just love who he is, what he represents, and how he's moving, bro. So yeah, easily Justin Fields can break the Bears all-time passing yards record in a season. That's not hard to do because it's never been very high to begin with.
All you got to average is 235 yards per game. That's all you need to average.
Exactly.
In order to do that.
And the Bears, as an organization, we have traditionally been an organization that are built on run, special teams, and defense. That's the name of the game in Chicago. We've never relied on a passing game. So no, we don't have gaudy numbers in the passing game. That's cute that everybody is harping on that. But the last time I checked, we went to Super Bowls with this organization in this standard and this game plan. We won Super Bowl. We won a Super Bowl with this game plan, same game plan in place. You know, so it's not like we got a horrifically failed program that's working over here, a standard that doesn't get results. We've had results. Now, our results may not be as many as some other organizations, like say the New England Patriots. Our results may be few and far between.
Or the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Right, but we get results. You know what I mean? And that's the point. That's the entirety of the point. We get results. You know, so if y'all don't like the way we doing things over here, kick rocks and keep talking from afar. When he starts shining, I don't want nobody on his job. I don't want to hear Colin Cowherd saying nothing spectacular about Justin Fields, and I definitely don't want to hear a thing that Shady McCoy has to say. Because even when this man was shining last year, Shady McCoy was still putting his foot in his mouth. He was still talking crazy about it. You know, why? Why? What did Justin Fields do to you? Did he do something wrong to you? You know, is there something?
No, just the fact that he plays for the Bears. And and you know what's so crazy? Like the fact that we got Justin Fields, right? Because everybody knows that he's going to be a great quarterback. I mean, the guy he scored one of the highest aptitude tests, like intelligence aptitude tests in NFL history, higher than Patrick Mahomes, higher than Josh Allen, higher than most of these recent quarterbacks that we've had in recent memory. He scored higher. Like, so he definitely has the intelligence. He has the athleticism. He has the accuracy. He has like the foot speed. I mean, you saw last year what he did to that game against Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
I mean, and you saw some of the most spectacular throws that he's made. Like a couple weeks ago, I showed you that stat that Justin Fields led the league in deep ball passes, 30 yards or more. He led the league last year in 30 yards or more. And so just imagine now that he has DJ Moore, now that you put Darnell Mooney in the wide receiver 2 position, because even when Allen Robinson during Justin Fields' rookie season, Darnell Mooney thrived because everybody was putting so much of their attention on Allen Robinson. That's why he had those 1,000 yards. And now that you have DJ Moore, who's going to play the X receiver, who's going to play that number 1 role in this Bears offense. You got Cole Kmet, who's ascending into one of the top tight ends in the NFL. And you got Robert Tonyan. You can run a 2 tight end set, and you can run a trip set with wide receivers. And then you got Chase Claypool, a big body wide receiver who's 6'4", 240 pounds, built almost like Megatron. They call him Mapletron. I mean, the sky's the limit. If this offense reaches its full potential, I mean, just imagine what this offense can go. Yeah. Just imagine what people are still gonna doubt the Bears because even with Mitch Trubisky, I never seen the Bears get this much hate in terms of quarterback, in terms of
Mhm.
teams, man. But everybody knows that Justin Fields is going to be good. That's why they're speaking so much hate. That's why they're hating on him so much.
Yeah, yeah. I think what it is, go in a nutshell, is everybody's afraid to see this guy thrive and be great. Now, what is fueling that is beyond me. Because last time I checked, I want to see every young black quarterback who gets the opportunity in this league, because there's been very few opportunities for young black quarterbacks in this league to really excel and shine at the position. I want to see every one of them excel. I was even telling my nephew, Tio the God, aka Real Street Sports Talk, I was even telling him, I even want to see Jordan Love do well, bro. He's a Green Bay Packers quarterback, but I want to see him do well because this is a brother that's out here with an opportunity to shine at a position that we have not been awarded the opportunity for the most part to shine at. So why would I want to see the brothers fail like that, But they got it in for Justin Fields. Justin Fields is a high character guy. He's a high class.
And it's not easy getting into the NFL. You got to be a top athlete, and you got to get a lot of exposure.
Yeah, Justin Fields is not, the beauty of him is he's not feeding into that. He's not feeding into the media narrative or what they say about him. He doesn't care. This man wants to win. And I'm gonna tell you something that I noticed last year in Justin Fields. Even once he started exploding and the offense started taking off, and the Bears was averaging 22 to 25 points a game and all this here, but we were still coming up short in losses. Justin Fields was to the point, this guy is so hell-bent on winning, and he wants to do that so much until Justin Fields was even to the point where he wasn't even really feeling celebrating after he scored touchdowns. Because he didn't care about that, bro. That man cares about winning, and that's what you want in your quarterback. So even though he's going on these touchdowns, there wasn't a bunch of celebrating coming from Justin Fields. He was doing a little celebrating because his teammates was egging him on, but the man wants to win. He wants to win. Yeah, 6-21. I know everybody's gonna harp on that. They'll talk about his career record and blah blah blah, and that's cute. You can talk about that till you blue in the face. At the end of the day, all this guy has known in his career until he hit the NFL is winning. That's all this man knows. He doesn't know anything else but to go out there and be a winner. And when he's coming up short there, it's going to make him work even more diligently, bro. It's going to make him work even more diligently because he wants to win. That's the name of the game. It's all about winning, bro. All about winning.
Right. And I definitely agree. I mean, like, you definitely see what he's trying to do. He definitely wants to win. I mean, he definitely wants to win because, I mean, you definitely see the work ethic every day that he's putting in. I mean, you can even go back to what he did. I mean, in the 2020 season, when they had that lockout season and with the Big Ten, like he led that petition. He was one of the forefront leaders in leading the Big Ten back to trying to bring football back because they went through, we had the pandemic. A couple years ago, and he was one of the leaders in the forefront. And even during the season, like more than half of his team were gone to COVID, and like he led them to an 8-0 record, went all the way to the national championship with almost his entire team depleted. Like literally almost his entire team depleted. And he went up against that formidable Alabama team, like literally almost all by himself. I'm not saying not necessarily. Of course, he had Chris Olave, he had some receivers, but like it was essentially like him and like half of his team. And so like you definitely see that the work ethic is there. The work ethic is definitely there. The drive is definitely there. I mean, not even a lot of quarterbacks do that. Like, name me quarterbacks that just takes their team during the season, to go and play to try to build that chemistry with each other. Not a lot of quarterbacks do that. They don't have that type of bond, and that shows what he wants to do. That shows where he's at, where his mindset is at.
And let me tell you the brilliance of the upside that I see in Justin Fields. Here's where it shows. You saw Justin Fields turn it up and turn it on from game 5 of last season on. And he took this Bears offense from being completely anemic in terms of its scoring ability to averaging almost 25 points a game from week 5 on. People, he did that single-handedly on his own shoulders. Now, think about this. If he's capable of doing that by himself, and with all of the fantastic offseason moves that Ryan Poles has made and the additions that he's added, both from a veteran free agency standpoint and a draft standpoint, can you just imagine what Justin Fields will be able to do with everything else that's been added around him? He was averaging almost 25 points a game from week 5 on without anything. He had Cole Kmet, he had David Montgomery, he had beleaguered Darnell Mooney, and he had not figured out the offense yet, Chase Claypool. And the man was averaging almost 25 points a game. Almost 25. Now he's got a full offseason with a full complement of players, a true number 1 in DJ Moore. You got Tyler Scott, who's a burner and is probably going to be the sneaky steal of the draft. Roschon Johnson, whose work ethic is off the charts. You know what I mean? You got a lot of things that's working in his favor to go along with what he was doing last year. None of his skills, people, have diminished. He hasn't lost a step. He's not been spending the whole offseason like let's say one Baker Mayfield making 60 to 70 commercials when he should be learning playbooks. This guy is working. And when you work hard at getting better, you can't do anything but get better. I hear you, Mike. I hear you. Colin Cowherd and Fist should start a clown show.
Yeah, he wants me to show you
You
this
already
video.
have one, Mike. You already have one.
There's this guy named Fist Vegas. He's apparently a Giants fan, and he's saying that what has Justin Fields done the last 2 years? He was talking about how he's a career 5-20, like in wins. But I mean, look at Daniel Jones. I mean, what has he done the last 4 years without Brian Daboll?
If the Giants had given up on Daniel Jones, like all these people was telling the Chicago Bears organization to give up on Justin Fields, they would have never seen this guy in the playoffs. They would have never seen him beat the Vikings. They would have never realized that this dude is capable and comparable enough to keep us going and get us at least to a playoff level. Nobody's trying to hear that bull crap about what the outsiders and naysayers are saying. So what? 5-20 on a bad team. Did people forget that this team was already bad before he got here? Did they forget that part? This is not a good team, people. It's never been a good team since Justin Fields has been here. And hopefully, God willing, we're crossing our fingers, it will be a good team this year. Hopefully, In other news, Coach, let me drop this in there while I'm thinking about it. I know you reported yesterday that Chase Claypool was added to the PUP list. Well, good news. The Bears quickly removed him from that. So he's back off the PUP list. That is a big plus for the Bears.
Right, that's good. Yep.
We need that dude out there. So that's a big plus. There's rave reviews coming out of camp about Roschon Johnson and Tyler Scott and Tyreek Stevenson. The Bears have really got some things to look forward to. And big guy in the middle, not Pickens, with the other guy, Ferguson.
Javon Dexter.
Javon Dexter, that's what I'm trying to say. I keep trying to make everybody be a Ferguson. I don't know why. But Javon Dexter, these guys are standing out in the rookie camps. They're standing out, in the OTAs. These are quality players that the Bears have added to this roster. And it's only going to get better, people. I'm sorry, but all the naysayers who think we're going to win 5-6 games, you're about to be sick and greatly disappointed. This was barely What's good,
Good,
Jonas? Good to see you,
good,
bro.
man. What's good? What's good, bro? What's good?
Yeah, this was barely a what am I trying to say? This was barely a 3-14 team last year. It was.
I think if you think about it, we're one of the best 3-14 teams of all time. Of all time.
So it can't do anything but get better. Everybody wants to see this man fail and fall on his face. Why? Did we feel that way about Josh Allen? He had a horrible first year. Did we feel that way about Joe Burrow? He stunk up to join his first year. I mean, did we feel that way about Trevor Lawrence?
Yeah, that horrible injury. Joe Burrow had that horrible injury.
Last year, hate to break the news to you people, was technically Justin Fields' first year as the Bears starting quarterback. He was not a starting quarterback his first year, people. He was put in there for emergency purposes because
he was an emergency quarterback. Like, let's be honest.
Right. And then when he was put in there, he was punished and penalized with the offensive coaching prowess of Matt Nagy. A person,
and we all remember that Cleveland game. Oh God. I went off on a rant, bro. I went off on a rant on that game, bro. I'm like, fire Matt Nagy, bro.
It was a nightmare.
That was coaching, like malpractice right there.
Yeah, absolutely. You had Dan Orlovsky going off the next day on NFL Live, going off on Matt Nagy because of the position that he put the kid in.
I don't know why they didn't run Max Protect like the whole entire time. Do you guys not know that freaking Myles Garrett, right?
Is a monster, bro. That dude's a monster.
Jadeveon Clowney, I'm like,
So I don't even count. I discount his whole first year. That year is forgotten in my mind. It doesn't exist. Justin Fields' career started for the Chicago Bears last year, as far as I'm concerned, because for the first time he was able to put himself in a position where he had a chance and had time to try to feel things out and get to know what it is that he needs to do and learn how to get better. Everybody wants him to magically be great in 3 years. Well, hell, if that's the case, Jordan Love should come out here and he should lose a game because he's been sitting for 4 of them. If we're going to go with those metrics, you know what I mean? Daniel Jones should have been in the Super Bowl last year.
Right, and even Luke Getsy too. Like he had to hold the playbook a little bit back because he didn't want Justin Fields getting injured too much. Because our offensive line was so horrible.
Exactly. So you gotta give people opportunity. You know what I mean? You gotta give people opportunity to figure things out. Everybody doesn't wake up and come out the womb being Tom Brady. Everybody not popping out.
Not even Tom Brady. Tom Brady's first couple years were not even that great. He was led by that defense too. Like let's not forget, like Tom Brady was not like he was a game manager his first couple years
and a backup to Drew Bledsoe.
Yeah, and a backup.
A lot of people forget that part.
So Drew Bledsoe, like let's not forget, like Tom Brady didn't just come out just being a great quarterback. Like it took time. It wasn't until like really the 2006 season or the 2017 where he really broke out, or when he got Randy Moss.
The point is, you got to give people an opportunity to develop. And I'm really sick of hearing all these naysayers hollering about Justin Fields is on the hot seat. No, he's not. What hot seat is he on? Because the Bears potentially have another number 1 draft pick coming next year. So everybody thinks we're just going to throw him away and go run and get Caleb Williams. I'm sorry. Caleb Williams looks great in college, but that stuff don't always translate to the NFL. There's no guarantees with a Caleb Williams. Yeah, you want to run and get him? Whoop-de-doo. You need a quarterback, you go get him. You want the next Bryce Young? You go get him. I'm satisfied with what we've got, and I believe given all the tools that he's given this year, Justin Fields is going to show the league, bro. He's going to show the world. Now, are we going to win the Super Bowl? No, I'm not unrealistic. I'm not going to say we're ready to go win the Super Bowl. But can we be a 10-win team? Absolutely.
Team? Yeah.
Absolutely. We can be a 10-win team, a potential playoff team. We can win the NFC North possibly. Because this division is wide open.
Yeah, because it's so wide open. The NFC North is so wide open. I mean, look at the Minnesota Vikings. I mean, they lost more than half of their defense. They lost Dalvin Cook. Who they lost Adam Thielen.
You hear that, Mills? You hear that? Keep talking, Cove. Talking to
They
a
lost
Vikings
Adam
fan.
Thielen in free agency. They let him
Mhm.
go. I mean, they're bound to kind of take a step back. And Kirk Cousins, we already know that he's not really that great in primetime games. You know, I mean, yeah, he has like 1 or 2 playoff wins. I mean, he could get you like maybe 1 or 2 playoff wins, but like he's not that type of quarterback that's gonna like take you over the top. You
He's
know,
not taking you to the promised land, bro.
kind of
You're not
like
going to the
Daniel
promised
Jones.
land.
No offense to Daniel Jones, but you know, I mean,
Yeah.
he's a good quarterback. Like he can get you to the playoffs, but he's not gonna like.
Yeah. To
Taking
me,
you
Daniel
to-
Jones is a solid average quarterback.
He's
A
solid.
good quarterback to me is Trevor Lawrence. That's a good quarterback.
That's a
He's
great
developed.
quarterback.
Well, I'm not gonna say great just yet. Great
I mean,
quarterback.
his talent, the talent he has is great, but
I
he's
mean,
not
the
a great
potential to be
quarterback
great
yet,
is
but his
definitely
talent,
there. Just like with Justin Fields, the potential to be great
Mhm.
is definitely
the
there.
potential
But
is
great-
there to be great.
Yeah, but great quarterbacks to me is Patrick Mahomes. Great quarterbacks to me is Aaron Rodgers, even though I loathe him. But he is a great quarterback. Not to take anything away from
Peyton
him.
Manning, yeah.
Your Peyton Manning, your Tom Brady's. Those are great quarterbacks. Jalen Hurts is potentially on the precipice of being a great quarterback in this league. You know, those are great quarterbacks to me. Dudes who can explode and are predominantly unstoppable once they get it going, bro. Once they get it going. Not everybody fits that category for me. So
Right.
Trevor Lawrence has the potential to be a great quarterback, but he's not great yet to me. He's good. Same thing with Justin. Justin is not great yet. He's good.
He's good.
You know, these guys are showing flashes that the potential is there for them to be great. You know, but like Daniel Jones, I wouldn't call him a great quarterback. Kirk Cousins is a good quarterback. Jared Goff is a good quarterback. These are good quarterbacks. You know what I mean? These are not great quarterbacks. Jordan Love is. We don't know what Jordan Love is. We'll figure it out.
All right, I'm gonna also put this link in if some of you guys want to come in. Like, I know, I know Michael wants to come in.
Mike always wants to come in.
I know.
Forward, Mike, we know you're coming, bro. We know you're coming. But yeah, I'm thrilled. I'm excited to see what is going to come out of the rookie training camps. I am ecstatic that Justin Fields chose to join them because it tells me this guy is about the work ethic. He's humble. He is not about ego. This isn't going to be an Aaron Rodgers situation.
It's not going to be a Lamar Jackson situation with him getting money.
Well, I mean, you know, we're not at that stage, so we don't know what it could be when it comes to the money part of it. But this is not an Aaron Rodgers situation where I'm too good to play with the rookies and they got to get on my level before we can have conversations. You know, that's not what this is, bro. What's up, Mike?
What's up? I was wondering.
Brother?
Been good. I was wondering if you want to react to Fist Vegas's video because I know
you want me to put it up.
Yeah, I don't know that I've seen that. I probably need to see that, bro. I don't know.
God, this guy, man.
And whenever you feel like you need to debunk something, you know, tell Kofi to.
Yeah, I'll pause it. Hold on. Let me pull it up.
Yeah, bring Mr. Fisk in here. Bring that guy here. Mike, what do you think about all of this bashing that the sports media world seems to want to always impose on Justin Fields? What do you think about that, bro?
I don't think that they hate Fields. They hate the team that he's on. If he was a Niner, a Falcon, or even a Panther, he wouldn't even be disrespected. That's the bottom line. It's just he plays for an organization that doesn't have a good history of quarterbacks. Or imagine if he would have been drafted to a Niner, or like he would be the greatest thing since sliced bread there.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny that you would mention the Niners too, bro. While everybody's ripping at Justin Fields, nobody's saying a peep about Trey Lance, bro. Nobody's talking about him.
Here's a video.
Trey Lance, he was awful, bro, for the little time that he did play. You know what I mean?
You want me to play it?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
All right, look. Hit the like button, hit the sub button, hit the
you guys hear?
bell. You understand?
Yes,
subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. Join this Fisk Unit Army and get Fisk Unit
Little
tough.
voice.
All right, look. Anti-Chicago time. I'm back at it. I gotta know. Bears fans, why are y'all excited about Fields? Why are y'all
Let me know when to
looking
pause
forward
it.
to Fields this season? I want to know why. He's going into year 3, and I haven't seen anything yet. I've seen some highlights. I've seen some cool looking plays. I've seen some great fantasy weeks. I've seen those,
Pause it right there.
but he's a loser.
That is the ultimate oxymoron that just fell out his mouth. I haven't seen anything yet from Justin Fields. But then you turn right around and say, I've seen some highlights. I've seen some numbers. I've seen some fantasy stuff. What do you think the quarterback position is? Bro, it's about numbers. It's about explosive plays. It's about highlights. It's about making the fantastic happen. That's what Justin Fields did. What is this idiot talking about? He's contradicting his own self, starting in right there. Let the tape roll.
He don't win. He don't even come close to winning. At least Daniel Jones in his second year, right? He basically won the division until the Eagles tanked. Daniel Jones beat the Cowboys at 1 o'clock for the division, and then the Eagles tanked and gave it to Washington at 8 o'clock, right? At least Daniel Jones did that. At least Baker Mayfield won a playoff game within his first 2 seasons. At least Baker Mayfield did that. You feel me? So I'm trying to get to where you see the hope for with Justin Fields, because I'm like, you look at Baker. Baker won within his first 2 years. Daniel Jones showed flashes within his first 2 years. Hell,
First off, this dude is talking about Baker Mayfield. Look what Baker Mayfield had for his team, bro. He had a really good defense,
He had a stud
and he had some
that
weapons,
was
bro.
in the making, bro. What is he talking
Right. He had
about?
Nick Chubb. He had Odell Beckham Jr. He had weapons, bro, and he had a really great defense.
Jarvis
led by Myles
Landry.
Garrett.
He had Myles Garrett. He had Njoku. Who else? He had another tight end to go over there. Man, that team was stockpiling.
Austin Hooper.
talent.
Austin
Yes,
Hooper.
Austin Hooper. There you go. He had
And-
weapons. What
And
is
he
this guy
also
talking
mentioned,
about?
right, Daniel Jones in the second year almost basically won. Well, yeah, that team, pretty much the whole division during that team was not even that great, man. Like everybody was beating up on each other. And plus, the Giants, they weren't even that great of the team. If they were really that good of a team, how come they didn't even win? If you're supposedly talking about your Giants.
Right.
Like seriously.
Your Giants, Daniel Jones showed flashes. So you
And-
mean to
and not
tell
even
me,
that.
Mr. Fisk, you didn't see nothing from Justin Fields from week 5 on? There were no flashes there, bro. You can't tell me that you didn't see flashes from a guy who gave you 25 total touchdowns and only 11 interceptions for the entire year.
With
These numbers are comparable to, say, one Justin Herbert, who's over there with the Chargers. You know, similar numbers, exact same numbers, 25 and 11 last year.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no flashes here, right?
Basically nothing.
Yeah.
Josh
Okay.
Allen didn't learn how to throw till year 3, but made the playoffs year 2. So I'm like, at some point, when are you gonna start winning? Because the question I have for Chicago fans is it enough that he improves? Is it enough that he goes from, 17 touchdowns last year to what, 25 next year? So let's say he puts 8 to 10 touchdowns on his resume. So instead of having 17, let's say he has 27, but y'all 6 and 11. What did you accomplish? Look at his records. He's 2-8 as a rookie and 3-12 as a sophomore.
Mhm.
What are we talking about?
Mm-hmm. So I love how all of these naysayers just constantly put the entire significance of winning and owning and ownership of that on one player, on Justin Fields. Nobody else. It's not a team sport. Justin Fields is playing tennis in their mind. Justin Fields is the only one responsible for hitting the ball. He's the only one responsible for serving the ball. He's the only one responsible for playing defense, offense, scoring the points, everything. In their mind, it's all on his back.
Special teams. Let's not forget about special teams.
What do you want?
Cairo Santos.
Right. What do you want one player to do? He can only do what he's capable of. You're talking about he only gave you 17 touchdown passes. He sure did. But he got the rest of this stuff on the ground. He got 8 touchdowns rushing. So combine those touchdowns, sir. There's your 25. You got 25 out the man. What else you want from him? He gave Cole Kmet, who started the year all porous, he gave him 7 touchdowns. And if I'm not mistaken, did Cole Kmet make the Pro Bowl?
Nope.
He didn't make the Pro Bowl. Okay. Well, perennial potential Pro Bowl player in Cole Kmet. He just came out the box with Justin Fields. With Justin Fields throwing to him. Bro, the man made lemonade out of lemons from lemons last year. So if y'all want this guy to come out here and shoulder the load of all the weight of the entire franchise that is the Chicago Bears, has been 100+ years in the making and counting, then keep on dreaming, keep on living. It's not all on Justin Fields.
And I like to say something too. I know Michael, you alluded to this. Quarterback stat is overrated, and you also mentioned right. Joe Montana was 1-6, right? His first 2 years. He won 4 Super Bowls.
Yep.
Drew Brees was 10-17 his first 5 years. And when he went to the Saints, won a Super Bowl, broke multiple records. Peyton Manning, he was 3-13 his first year, but we still call him a great quarterback, right?
One of the greatest of all time. Yep.
Right, one of the greatest of all time. But this past year was essentially his first year. He had a new offensive coordinator. His rookie season didn't even count because like he was an emergency quarterback. But we're gonna go to his overall he's 5-20 and like he really didn't do nothing. I'm like, dude, do you not see the team that was around him and see what he had to work with?
They act like that doesn't count in the equation. It counts whether or not you got an offensive line that's going to hold up in front of you. It counts whether or not you got comparable receivers who can get separation and catch the ball down the field for you. All of this stuff counts. You're not going to tell me that the running game doesn't matter, that the defense getting stops against the opposing team's offense doesn't matter, that special teams not being effective and fumbling punts and kickoffs. I hate to throw Velus Jones under the bus, but i.e. Velus Jones, you're not telling me this stuff doesn't matter. It matters. It matters. It's a part of the game. It wouldn't be a part of the game, and these players would not be getting paid the ridiculous money that they get paid to play these positions if these positions didn't matter. You have to have the weapons around you to get things done. I don't care what you say about the greatest of Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is not winning if he's got the same Bears squad that Justin Fields had last year around him. They're not going to no Super Bowl, bro. Not winning nothing. Not even making the playoffs. You got to be kidding me if you think that's going to happen without this. Go ahead, bro.
7 touchdowns, 10 picks as a rookie. 17 touchdowns, 11 picks as a sophomore. That's not – those aren't winning numbers. I get it. He had 1,000 rush yards. Whoop-de-doo. He don't get paid to run the ball. He get paid to throw the ball. How long do you think Fields going to last if he keeps getting 1,000 yards on the ground?
Mike, where'd you find this idiot at, bro?
Straight.
Where'd you find this guy, Mike? I'm blaming you now, Mike, because I should not be watching this idiot.
Mike.
Bro?
Yo, Mike.
What, Kofi?
Yeah, he was asking you something.
Where did I find? That's a good. That I found him in 2020 when the Green Bay Packers lost to Josh Rosen, and he was the first. It was the first video that I saw of him calling Aaron Rodgers a bum because he lost to Josh Rosen, and then I'm like, and I watched a few videos. I'm like, I'm gonna subscribe to his channel because he was one of the first like YouTubers that I subscribed. And then I watched one of his live streams. I'm like, I guess And then we. I do streams with Fizz Vegas, but he's just off the rail with his opinions. Like there's a clip on my channel in one of my videos. He says that Daniel Jones is literally the second best quarterback behind Patrick Mahomes. His words, not mine.
I'm done.
And he calls Peyton Manning with leg. He calls him Peyton Manning with legs.
Daniel Jones. Ooh-wee.
But
and you still listen to him? Daniel Jones.
And also in this video, he alluded to, Justin Fields.
Daniel Jones. Hold on, Coach. I'm trying to wrap. Daniel Jones and Patrick Mahomes in the same conversation. Wow. I'm flabbergasted. I'm done.
I'll take him seriously.
Woo. Okay, bro. Go ahead. Go. What was you saying?
Well, let me say this before. I wanted to pause it because he alluded to, Justin Fields rushed for over 1,000 yards. Well, you big dummy. The reason he rushed for over 1,000 yards because his offensive line was putrid, man. He got sacked 55 times. I mean, and not
running
even
for
that,
his life. That's called running for your life.
Luke Getsy had to be conservative with his playbook because his offensive line was god awful. And not only that, most of the season, Dante Pettis was his number one option. Like seriously. I mean, these guys are too stupid. Like, they don't even watch Bears games to understand that Justin Fields literally had nobody to work with. He didn't have an offensive line. I'm like, his first and second read was pretty much closed off. So what? What did he have to do? Do you want him to take a sack? Do you want him to get hurt? I mean, that's his second instinct, is to run. I mean, like, hey, if I find out I don't have nobody who's open, what am I going to do? The next instinct I'm going to do is run.
This is why I love the fact that during the offseason that Justin Fields got it in his mind to go and contact Michael Vick and work with him. Because Michael Vick was in the same situation, bro, when he was in Atlanta. He was running for his life because he didn't have an offensive line. And his man had to figure out.
no receivers.
Thank you. Well, did he have Andre? I think he had Andre Rison. Yeah, Andre Rison. I think he had Andre Rison there for a minute. But other than that, who do you really have to go to? Algie Crumpler, is his best weapon, at the tight end position.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thrilled that he got with Michael Vick in the offseason and put some work in with him, because Michael Vick was able to thrive in these types of situations, and Justin Fields needed to know how to get it next level. Michael Vick was able to figure out a way to win with things like it were around him. So you get with somebody who's been there before, get some mentoring from them, get some guidance from them. It'll help your game enhance. Plus, let's get used to this, Bears fans, all you naysayers and you haters, the Fiskers and the extra shady McCoy with darkness on the side and Colin Cowface Hurds. You know what I mean? All of y'all get used to
Colin
this.
Clown Hurd.
Ryan
CEO, top CEO, top bitch.
Ryan Poles is putting the weapons around Justin Fields needs. So guess what, people? He's going to get better. And Mike, here's the crazy thing, bro. Here's the crazy thing. Once the Bears start winning, it's going to be a fluke. It's going to be for every reason in their mind other than Justin Fields.
And you know what? I don't want to hear freaking, what's his name? David Kaplan, dude. That dude is such a freaking negative Nancy. Him and Jay Hood, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I be hearing them like, Justin Fields, he's not going to be that great, man. He has no shot of getting 1,000 yards. He has no shot of doing this and that. Like, dude,
the crazy thing is, what do Bears fans really know about great quarterbacking? They don't know what that look like in this town, bro.
No, they don't.
If you look around the NFL, you see what great quarterbacking looks like. You see it in Patrick Mahomes. You've seen it in Aaron Rodgers.
Josh Allen.
You see it in Josh Allen. I mean, he's on the precipice of it, but I don't even give him that. You see it in Joe Burrow. I give it to Joe Burrow.
Yeah. He went to a Super Bowl, yeah.
Right. You see it.
And Cincinnati's never had any great quarterbacks.
Come on, man. What are we talking about here? So they don't know what great quarterbacking looks like, and they got their nose down at this kid. What's your nose down at Justin Fields for? What is he doing wrong? Help me understand. He's this.
And you know what?
And he's.
I want you to also watch this video because he also mentions the fact that you're the Chicago. Let's see. Let's finish watching the video.
Go ahead, bro.
Has Lamar Jackson got hurt rushing for 1,000 yards? I'll wait. I'm a Giants fan. Daniel Jones get hurt every year except for last year because he runs the ball. And he don't even run it as much as y'all dudes. Lamar Jackson hurt every year. Justin Fields, you think he gonna get exempt from that? So I don't know what Chicago is hoping for in this situation. I don't know what they're going for. The only saving grace that Chicago has is Carolina gave them a king's ransom for that pick. So if they suck, because we know Carolina's probably going to suck. Unless Bryce Young is that dude, Carolina's probably going to suck. There's a good chance you almost guarantee the top 10 pick next year, Chicago. So it's like, at least you have that. But my thing with Bears fans is I want you to temper your expectations. You are the Bears. You are the Chicago Bears. You never have good quarterbacks.
Pause, bro. Pause. I can't.
But you see what I mean?
Bro,
We are the Chicago Bears.
But Kof, he's saying that, and dude, Mr. Fisk, you're a Giants fan. Bro. Bomb, you are a Giants fan. You are a New York Football Giants fan. Your claim to greatness was Eli Manning, a dude who looked like he was ready to wet his pants every time somebody barked at him. Quit playing with me, man. Quit playing with me. It wasn't for that phenomenal defense that they had with Michael Strahan and all those ridiculous dudes that they had on that defense. Y'all wouldn't have won with him. You won twice with Eli Manning and you shouldn't have won with him. Swifty, what's up, bro? What's up?
Hold up, Swifty. I'm gonna put the link in.
Okay. Come on in here, Swift. Come on in here. Yeah, but
seriously, like look at the Cincinnati Bengals. They've never had any great quarterbacks. You've never had any great quarterbacks, and they're still not on our level. We are the Chicago Bears, and this guy's disrespecting the charter franchise of the NFL. It just baffles my mind, bro. Like the Chicago Bears get this much disrespect. The team that helped started the NFL, the team that won 9 NFL championships, 1 Super Bowl.
And let me say this about that. In fairness to the naysayers, let me say this. Chicago Bears as an organization, we have sucked for a number of years, bro. So it's not unwarranted. I understand why we get this kind of vitriol. I understand why we get it, bro. But at the same time, you don't put the onus of this on just the players. This is about a team organization as a whole. This is about putting all the right pieces in place. This is about pulling everybody together and making things work so that they make sense for what your franchise is trying to do. The Bears organization as a whole have never been good at doing that, at least not since 1985. And until Lovie Smith came in here, Lovie Smith and Jerry Angelo.
The Super Bowl, at least.
Right. We
won some divisional championships.
Yeah. We hadn't seen hide or hair of that until those guys showed up. You know what I mean? So the criticism is warranted. I'm not mad at the criticism that we're getting, but I'm salty about the fact that they're putting all this on the shoulders of Justin Fields. Like he's the bad guy in this. No, he's not. And he's not a terrible quarterback. And I hate to break the news to you, but if you go rank him last year, I promise you he's not in the bottom half of these quarterbacks in this NFL. And I promise you, he's going to get better this year. I'll contend that Justin Fields will easily be top 12 this year in quarterbacks.
I agree.
Overall quarterback ratings. I'll contend that. And I want to push the envelope and say top 10, but I'm going to temper my expectations.
Temper your expectations, right.
My expectations. But I know what we have here. I know his capability. I know the skill set. You know what I mean? I know the mentality and the mindset that this kid has. He'll give a hell about rushing for no 1,000 yards, Mr. Fisk. He cares about winning. He wants a.
I don't even want to watch this guy no more. Oh God.
Yeah, bro. He horrible. He's horrible.
His take is so bad, bro. His
Thank
take
you,
is
Mike,
so
for
bad.
disgusting my morning, for making my morning disgusting. Now you good, Mike. I'm just messing with you, bro. But yeah, it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous, you know. At some point, you got to stop putting all the onus on the new face in the place. If there's a problem with the Chicago Bears organization, it was here long before Justin Fields got here, bro.
I mean, like, look, we had a freaking Ted Phillips for the last 30, almost 40 years, and so that was that was really big that we got rid of him, bro. Like that he resigned,
Oh,
bro.
yeah. Oh yeah.
People forget that Ted Phillips was pretty much the whole mastermind in a lot of these Bears teams. I mean, dude, we can go back to like 2000, 2001. He vetoed us trying to get LaDainian Tomlinson, bro. We could have had LaDainian Tomlinson. The fact that you skipped over Aaron Rodgers, bro. Like the fact that you drafted Cedric Benson, you skipped over Aaron Rodgers.
Don't keep cursing me out, bro. You just cursing me out now.
The 2017, bro. We go to 2017. Us drafting Mitch Trubisky.
Deshaun Watson. Oh my God.
You miss out on Deshaun Watson. And the fact that Patrick Mahomes, he had an interview, I guess his dad had an interview with on 670, and his dad talked about how Patrick Mahomes thought that the Bears were going to draft him because they thought he was a really great prospect. And they lied to them. They ended up drafting Mitch Trubisky. We can go throughout history, bro.
If you're trying to make me cry, bro, this is ridiculous, man. You see all the weapons we could have had here in Chicago if the organization made the right move.
We could have had Bruce Arians, too, in 2013. Let's not forget about that.
Bruce Arians is a coach, for those of you all that don't know.
That won a Super Bowl in 2020.
Super Bowl with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady. Yes, that's Bruce Arians. A great head coach. Not a good one, a great one.
A great head coach.
Great head coach. But yeah, so you just can't put this onus on Justin Fields and make it be all his fault. You know, if they're not talking about him, they're talking about Chase Claypool. Now Chase Claypool's a bomb. Everybody was raving about the Bears going to get him last year when we got him at the trade deadline. Now he's a bomb. Well, how much of a bomb could Chase Claypool actually be? Pittsburgh wanted him. Pittsburgh had him. And Pittsburgh parted with him for a second-round pick. So, it's ridiculous. What y'all going to say this year? If DJ Moore don't come out here and sketch 30 touchdowns, now he's a bum? Is that what's going to be next? What's coming next? David Montgomery was a bum. Now we moved on from him. What y'all going to say? Khalil Herbert's a bum now? Is that who's going to be the next bum? Dante Foreman can't run the ball.
Roshan Johnson's a bum.
Roshan Johnson is a bust pick. I mean, what we saying here in Chicago? Only thing y'all saying is y'all are used to losing and you don't know what winning looks like. And all the naysayers and all the pundits outside of Chicago, I expect this crap from them. They're Bears haters. They're Bears naysayers. They're supposed to, the Fiskers of the world and the Colin Cowherds and the Shady McCoys, they're supposed to say the stupid stuff that they're saying. Bears fans, not supposed to be saying that. You're not supposed to be saying that bull crap. Like me and my nephew Mello, we got into a debate because Justin Jefferson made a video in an interview where he put out here that he didn't think that Kirk Cousins was one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL.
And he also even mentioned Justin Fields, like how he's an unstoppable quarterback. I think
Thank you. It's amazing to me how the players who playing against Justin Fields can see all of this stuff. They can say all of this stuff. But the naysayers, can't nobody outside playing the sport. Can't nobody see this, Cove. Can't nobody see this. The only people that can see this are the people.
And not only that, like
he's also the first Bears quarterback to be in the top 100 too.
Right. Yeah, DeMarcus Walker, our new defensive end that we got from.
He's also in the top 100, the NFL top 100 list.
Mr. Walker, our new defensive end that we got from the Tennessee Titans. When asked in the press conference after signing with the Bears, when asked, was Justin Fields a big reason why he came to Chicago? He said, forgive me for what I'm about to say, but abso-effing-lutely. People want to play with this guy. Why? Because they see the fantasticness that's coming out of him. Get mad if you must, But this trade is moving on with or without you. These Bears
Right,
are
and
rolling.
when we start winning, guys, when we start freaking winning, I don't want to hear from nobody. I don't want to hear from David Kaplan. I don't want to hear Colin Cowherd. I don't want to hear Fitz Vegas. I don't want to
Shady
hear
McCoy. Mhm.
Shady McCoy. I don't want to hear none of y'all talking. David Kaplan, some of you Bears media pundits trying to talk crap about the Bears. They're not going to be that great. No, keep that same energy because we got receipts, man. We got receipts for days, man.
Oh, yeah.
And wait, you don't want to see this side of Kofi, bro, because I'm going to be making ether videos on all y'all
yeah.
mugs, bro.
Oh yeah, light them up, light them up. I'm
gonna
not
be
mad at
lining
that.
all y'all up. I'm gonna be showing clips of you guys. I got receipts. I'm keeping all these receipts. I'm keeping all these receipts, man. I don't want to hear a word. Keep that same energy when we're winning, bro. Keep that same energy when we go to the playoffs.
Keep it right there and don't change a thing. Don't change a thing. Because guess what? Once this train starts rolling, guess what, people? It's not gonna stop. It's gonna get rolling. It's gonna be a problem, and everybody that hated on it is gonna see it in full-fledged fashion. It's going to light them up. I love it though. I love it. Keep the hate coming. Keep calling Justin Fields a bust. Keep on doing this, people. Because when he hits you, he's gonna hit you good. And guess what? We're not the only people out here, people, that's keeping receipts. Guess what? Justin Fields is too.
Oh yeah, he is
taking names and he's sad and he's writing them down right now, bro. He's making a list and checking it twice. Yes, sir. Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. We're not talking about Santa.
All right. What else? What else we gonna talk about? Anything? Anybody else want to come? Swifty, you want to come in? What else? Thinking of other any other topics you could cover
on the NFL. Well,
it's pretty much kind of been quiet. Training camp is definitely
everywhere except for the running backs, bro. That's a big sticky point that's going on right now in the NFL. The running backs, they call a Zoom meeting with each other because they're trying to figure out why it's all of a sudden becoming so ridiculously difficult for them to get paid at the position. Saquon Barkley just signed a 1 year, $11 million contract, and that's unheard of for a guy of his talent. There's no way in the world Saquon Barkley should be playing 1 year for only $11 million, bro. That is ridiculous.
And you know what? I don't understand why the running back is so devalued in the NFL, but it's a shame, bro, because
it's because running backs come at a premium, Go. You got so many good quality running backs coming out of colleges these days until it's easy to throw away one and plug in another. For a lot of these organizations, it's become easy to do that. So they really don't feel like they have to invest into running backs like that. They're going to invest in the quarterback. They're investing in defensive end. They're investing in offensive linemen. They'll even invest in receivers if they feel like they got a dominant one. But running backs, running back, there's a plethora of them out there. So, okay, you throw away a David Montgomery in Chicago, you go pick up a Roschon Johnson and a Dante Foreman.
Or Isaiah Pacheco with the Chiefs.
Right. You know what I mean? You moving pieces around. This is why Kareem Hunt is a backup over in Cleveland. No way in the world. If you've seen Kareem Hunt run at any point in his NFL career, ain't no way in the world that guy should be a backup running back anywhere, bro. This guy is top quality. You know what I mean? He is a high caliber first string running back. But you got
there are even trade talks with Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry is like one of the most dominant running backs in recent.
And I think Derrick Henry is probably out of this pool of running backs going to be the only running back that really gets his due. He's going to be the only running back that really gets his due. Saquon Barkley, that dude's incredible, bro. There's no way in the world this guy shouldn't be getting paid. Austin Eckler, just a freak of nature, bro. No way in the world this guy shouldn't be getting paid. These guys should be getting paid their money. And now, I was looking at what David Montgomery signed for with the Detroit Lions. It was 3 years, $18 million, $6 million a year.
Per year, yeah.
At that time, I was thinking, the Bears are being cheap. We could have kept him and just re-sign this guy. But now that I look at the pool of running backs and how difficult it is for them to get to the money, David Montgomery did a very smart thing, signing for $6 million a year over 3 years. Otherwise, you know, I mean, think about it. If
The price would have gone low if he was still in the market. It would have gone
Right.
way down.
And let's think about it. If Austin Eckler can't get a job, if Dalvin Cook, who just got
Can't
released,
even-
can't get a job, if
Mhm.
Saquon Barkley and all of these high-end guys can't get the paycheck and the promotion and the job that they want, I mean, where was the pool going to be at for David Montgomery? You know, he's a workhorse type of running back. But if he didn't sign when he signed, he's going to be SOL out here, bro. If these guys can't get a job, how are you going to get one, bro?
Mm.
I'm curious to know, what did the Raiders, what did they pay to Josh Jacobs, bro? What
I
was
think
it?
they might have. I don't know if they signed it yet. Let me check.
Yeah. I think they signed him, if I'm not mistaken.
Must have signed him, but I can check.
Yeah, but it's ridiculous right now. You know,
Oh no long-term deal has been reached. He won't report to camp. He didn't even sign him yet. He's holding out.
Cove, I'm not gonna lie. If there's one guy that I would love for the Bears to pay for and bring over here, that's the guy right there. I love Josh Jacobs. He's a higher end David Montgomery to me in terms of his work ethic.
Yeah, he's a workhorse.
Oh, he is, bro. He is. I would love to have him coming out of our backfield, bro. I would love it. And
He
I
can
do a
jack,
sign and
He can
trade.
block. He can run block. I mean, he's.
I do a sign and trade. I give him Dante Foreman and I give him Khalil Herbert.
Yeah,
give
Khalil
my
Herbert
rookie
cannot run
Roshan
block.
Let me give me my rookie Roshan and give me this guy, bro. And
Khalil
we got-
Herbert cannot run block. I'm sorry.
You said what?
Khalil Herbert cannot run block.
Oh no, he's terrible, bro. Khalil
And
Herbert is
Dante
a highlight.
Foreman-
He's a highlight reel. That's what he
Dante
is.
Foreman, he's a workhorse, but he doesn't have the vision. Like he doesn't have the acceleration like Khalil Herbert
I mean,
has.
but he's a power runner, so
He's a power
he just
runner.
runs
Yeah.
through guys. You know what I mean? So that is a plus. You know, you need a guy who's just willing to stick his head down and go in there. You know what I mean?
Right. Or
Break
get you
up the
those
route.
touchdowns. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Those
So
1 yard touchdowns.
So yeah, everybody's not going to be elusive, but you don't need everybody to be elusive. You know, I think the league is going to be pleasantly surprised when they see the packages that the Bears can put in with this Roshan Johnson character, bro. Yeah, I was doing some research on him, watching some video footage on him, and learning about him. This guy was a quarterback in high school, bro. So he can he can add some wrinkles to this offense that the league is not ready for. You imagine having two guys who can throw the ball and run it at the same time on this field? That's going to be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Mhm.
nice little wrinkle there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Man,
This
I just
has been
can't wait.
fun.
Man, I can't wait till the NFL season start, man. I just wanted to just start already.
Oh, yeah. But it's just around the corner, bro.
We got what less than a month and a half away before the season starts, because
Oh,
it starts
yeah.
I think
Oh, yeah.
September 7th, if I'm not mistaken.
It's just around the corner. All I say is, Bears fans, be patient, hold your tongues, and wait until you see what comes of this team before you make any judgments on it. This is going to be a very good team. Oh, yeah, and by the way, the rumor has it that Ryan Poles is about a week or two away from making a decision on our defensive end position. So we very well may be getting another defensive end in here just before the start of the actual training camp for all of the players to report. So Bears fans, keep your head up. It's looking good. We're going in the right direction. And once you see this team play, you'll know what I'm talking about. Haters are gonna hate. Gonna hate. That's all.
But guess what? We got the receipts. I
Got
don't
the
know if you can see my
receipt.
hand.
That's right.
You see my hand? We got the receipts. I don't know if you can see my hand.
Bring
We
it
got
out.
the receipts.
Bring
We
it
got
up.
the
Bring it out.
receipts.
Bring it
But anyways, guys, man, I'd like to thank all y'all for coming and watching the show, man. We'll be back here next week to kind of report on some more stuff with the Chicago Bears training camp, man. And yeah, we're also going to be doing some predictions. What do you guys think about some prediction? We're going to be doing some Bears predictions, player stat predictions, all that. Who's going to break out this season? Anybody besides Justin Fields? Anybody besides Justin Fields who's going to break out? And yeah, we'll just go from there. But as always, guys, man, I'd like to thank y'all for coming and to watch my show. And as always, Chicago up.
Chicago up. Bear
down. All right, guys. Peace.
That's why I'm trying to make a better way. Whole new crib in a better place. Get my people out the hood, we'll see better days. Tell a fan sorry, y'all let them wait. Shit up there like a Saturday.